welcome to Ask Christy. I have a few tips today about making your children's choir the best it can be.
Okay. The next point is teach to the top of the class, which is it is performance oriented, because it is. If you want to have kids in your choir, you got to do a good job, and God gives us the ability to do a good job. Kids are going to want to be in shows and be in. If we're not doing it in the church, we have to do it because they're doing it everywhere. It's the biggest thing. Singing, dancing, reality shows, everything is, we have to take the opportunity to teach them what it really is in the church. So teaching to the top of the class means that we do things that are hard, not easy. When things are easy, people are bored and they leave. People get excited about things that are challenging. So people that say, I can't get people to come to my rehearsals, they come once and then they wait a few weeks and they come back. Well, you might not be making it hard enough. Because if it's hard, people get excited about trying to accomplish something. So you want to set your standards high. Also, people will choose your program above other things. But if you say, it doesn't matter if you're here, then nobody will ever come. If you say it's a very important deal that you're here, I expect everybody to be here all the time. Then if people come to you and ask their question, there's this really big, huge thing, can I do it? Well, sure you can. But you don't make it an option for all the time. So you set your standards high and you have respect for your program. Also, to keep your older elementary kids in choir, you make things harder, not easier. So when I teach to the top of the class, I talk to the old kids. Now, I rehearse my kids all at once, K through 8 in the same room, 50 people. That's normal for me. Not everybody has to do that, but the way that works is that there's a different way that you talk to kindergartners than you talk to 6th graders. If I'm talking to the kindergartners, I'll say, hi guys, we are going to learn a really fun song today. Did you guys have a good day? Yay, this is going to be fun. Okay, so will you not be wiggly? Can you just be? So I'll be talking to them. If you do that and you're looking at these kids, the other kids are going to be bored. However, if I look at my older kids and talk to them and say, this is going to be exciting, and I know all of you 6th graders will be great at it. I'm not sure about some of you young ones, but I bet you a few of you can do it. So I'm going to be watching to see if some of you can do these 6th grader moves or something. Make it a big deal. Then all those kindergartners, they sit up straight and they do their very best, and it happens. Now, developmentally, they can't necessarily stand still for an hour and never move or something, but they can do pretty good because they're used to being in school, they're used to doing these kind of things. And so what happens is if you teach to the top of the class, your old kids don't get bored and want to leave, which is so the little ones want to be older. They want to be like the 3rd graders. The 3rd graders want to be like the 6th graders, and the 6th graders want to be like the youth, the 8th graders, or the youth that helped me teach my choreography. So rather than it being like this, where it's really cool to be in it when you're young, and then it gets less cool, and then we want to get out of it, it's the opposite. I'm at here, and I want to be like the older kids. I want to be like the older kids. Ooh, and when I get here, I get to teach the choreography. It's all about switching what's cool and what's not. And one of the ways you can do that is to teach to the top.